A divorce is the formal termination of a marriage, which includes property distribution, support payments, and child custody arrangements. While often dramatized in TV shows, the process can be simple. In Jamaica, divorce applications are generally processed through paperwork. But who can file for a divorce in Jamaica? Well, you may apply if you meet one of the following criteria. You are a Jamaican national. You are domiciled in Jamaica at the start of the proceedings. You have resided in Jamaica for at least 12 months immediately before the proceedings begin. There are specific circumstances under which a divorce may be granted, but the only grounds for granting a divorce relate to the irretrievable breakdown of the marriage. Parties must be separated for a minimum of 12 months, regardless of attempts at reconciliation. Even if they live in the same house, they can still be considered separated if they sleep in separate bedrooms or no longer engage in sexual relations or household duties for one another. Special considerations apply to marriages lasting less than 2 years, and additional requirements exist when children are involved. A divorce order will not be issued unless the court is satisfied that suitable arrangements have been made for any relevant children. Divorce can be simple if there are no children, maintenance conflicts, or property partition issues. It is also important to note that these factors influence the cost for the divorce proceedings. Now to the application process. Step 1. Filing the petition. The petition is a document that describes the history of the marriage and the reasons for the separation. Once drafted and filed by your attorney to the Supreme Court, the registrar reviews it and certifies it as a true copy, affixing the court's seal. This certified copy is then returned to your attorney, who will serve it on your spouse. Step 2. Service of a true copy of the petition. Your spouse must now be served with the petition. A process server will be retained to deliver the document according to your instructions. Your spouse has 14 days from the date of service to reply by filing an acknowledgement of service stating whether the divorce is contested or uncontested. If the divorce is contested, a hearing date will be scheduled, and the petitioner may be required to establish all the facts stated in the petition, including the separation and the difficulty of resuming cohabitation. If your husband or wife says in the acknowledgement of service that they will not oppose the divorce, you may proceed to step 3. Step 3. Applying for decree nisi. 14 days after the true copy of the petition is served on your spouse in Jamaica, provided there is no objection to the proceedings, the petitioner may apply to the court for a decree nisi. This is the first order that indicates the dissolution of the marriage. The application can be heard on paper, which means that the parties do not need to appear in court. Step 4. Applying for decree absolute. 6 weeks after the decree nisi is issued, the petitioner may seek the last order in the divorce process, known as the decree absolute. This application is also reviewed on paper, so the parties are not required to attend a hearing. This is the final stage of the dissolution process, and the decree absolute serves as proof that your marriage has been resolved. Everyone's reasons for divorce and individual circumstances are different, which can affect the ease or difficulty of obtaining one. It's important to consult with your attorney for the best advice at every step of the process.